we have seen two central tendency measures, that is mean and median. So just like mean, the median is also having the drawback. In the median, the extreme values are given less important. What am I saying? Suppose a cricketer has performed in say 20 matches, and in the 20 matches or 10 matches you can say, and the runs scored by them in the matches are in between 10 to 100, and if I try to arrange it in ascending order, suppose in one of the match he has scored 10, then 20, then say in some match 45, then again 45, then 50, then 60, then 61, 63, and then 70, and in one of the match he has scored 90. Now when I am going to try to find the median, since there are 10 numbers, I will be taking the average of central two, that is 50 and 60, which will give me addition as 110, and if I take its average, it will be 55. Okay, so now it will say that 55 is the median, telling that the other scores are falling below that. But here can you see that the best and worst performance of the cricketer was ignored? His best performance was 90, so that value got ignored, whereas his worst performance was 10, even that value was got ignored. So that is the drawback of the median, where the best and worst values or the extreme values are ignored and you are focusing on the central values. So here comes the next one, next central tendency, which is a mode. Now what is mode? Mode is said as the definition of mode is the most repeated value in the observation is called as mode. Okay, so the most repeated, so the value which is more number of time repeated, directly you can say that is the modes. Now can it happen that a data can have two values which are repeated the most, I mean the number of frequencies will be same? Yes, it could happen. So such data in which there are two values which are repeated modes, so that will have two modes and that will be called as bimodal. Okay, so unlike mean and median where the values are only one, the mode can have two values. Okay, so as you can see, I have written it one example of the ungrouped data, and in front of them I have written the frequencies. Now if I ask you what is the mode of the given data, directly what I will do, I will find the frequency which is the highest one, and whichever is the highest frequency, the respective observation will be the mode of my data. Now here 28 is the highest frequency and the observation for 28 is 29. So the mode for this data is 29. Okay, so in an ungrouped data it is very easy to locate. Just check the frequencies, the highest frequencies where value will be the mode. It can have more than one mode also.